Hi everybody, my name is Mena and I'm so excited about this video. First of all, welcome to my YouTube channel if you've never been here. If you have, I want to share in this video that I'm kind of starting a new journey and it is going to be different. Typically, I share videos that are very well put together. There's editing that goes involved in those videos. They're typically concept videos, whether it's like a modeling or hosting reel or some sort of cool project. Also, I have a playlist for CB on TV, so a bunch of events and great people that I'm covering and interviewing. All that stuff is on CB and it's something I'm producing and I'm very proud of it, but there is editing that goes with all of this. Now, this is gonna be new because for a long time I've been wanting to do more of YouTube channels, more of your quote-unquote YouTuber style, and kind of get more personal and more in-depth about my life and different things. And if I can remember right, it was probably about a year ago that I was telling a friend, I had just moved out to LA and I had been going through a lot of things. Definitely wasn't easy, and well, still not easy, but I remember thinking of everything I was going through and telling him I want to be able to share more of these things and be more raw instead of kind of so put together. If you follow me on social media at all, you will notice that I try to be real and honest, and I try to be transparent, and of course I share my journey and things related to beauty and fashion, but I like to also, mention things that I'm going through or things that I don't think are fair. So I try to be transparent. One way that I feel like I haven't gone through as much, or where I don't share as much of myself, of my feelings, of my views, etc., is through YouTube. So it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and particularly I've been wanting to do more with makeup and YouTube tutorials, makeup tutorials on here. I've had a lot of people say to me, oh my gosh, who did your makeup? Or commenting on my makeup and asking who did it. And I'll say, oh, I did my makeup. Like, oh my god, you did your makeup? Like, I love it. You should do you, or they've asked me a lot of times if I do tutorials on YouTube. And for a while, I've been saying, no, but I'm going to start. And it's been like that for a while. And I'm going to tell you one of the main reasons as to why I hadn't gotten these makeup videos going, and one of the reasons has been my skin. I've suffered from acne for a long time, but particularly I would say in the last year and a half has been horrible. Up and down. Anybody who has acne out there or any kind of imperfections or flaws in their face, I guess nobody's exempt to that. So we all have to some level of imperfections and flaws, but some of us have more than others. And in this last year, I have broken out so much. It's mostly on my chin, like my cheeks and my chin, and it's like right there. And at times it's been like craters right here coming out of my chin, and it's depressing. It affects your self-esteem. It's hard. You can only do so much. You can probably cover the redness and you can cover scars to some extent, but the bumps and all that, that's still there. So part of the reason why I didn't want to do these tutorials is because just the thought of having my bare skin or showing my bare skin and showing, like, being up close and personal with something that I'm not comfortable, it was like kind of terrifying, the idea. And it sucks because just because you have you know, acne or whatever it is that you have on your face, or maybe scarring, doesn't mean you don't love makeup, doesn't mean you don't like to do it. It doesn't mean you don't want to look beautiful. If anything, you probably want to look even more beautiful, or you want to use makeup to help you cover those imperfections. And it's crazy because not too long ago I had a friend of mine say to me, oh my god, I never, not that she probably hadn't noticed my acne, but she said, I never would have known that you have bad scarring. You cover it so well that I would never know. And I guess I just want to, it's a time for me to embrace it. It's not something that I'm proud of. It's not something that I want to show, but at the same time, I'm at a point where I don't really want it to stop me from sharing some things with people in regards to makeup, and at the same time being okay with not being perfect and just owning it. Some years ago, I started a project that was called the Embrace You Project. And my tagline, and the Embrace You Project is still around. I'm hoping to do more with it later on this year. But my tagline is accept it, embrace it, own it. And this was particularly about body issues. And this was like probably 4 years ago. And it wasn't even like where the body positive movement was so big, but it was because of what I went through after I became paralyzed, and I had to accept my new body, and more than accept it, I had to embrace it, embrace my new image, and just own it. Well, recently I was talking about it, about the Embrace You Project and what that means, and it just dawned on me, and it was hard. It dawned on me like, oh my god, I have not done those steps, not for my skin, not for my face. I probably haven't accepted the fact. I haven't gone to the point of embracing it, much less owning it. And the way I know is because for so long I've been wanting to share beauty and makeup tips, but at the same time my insecurity with my acne and my skin kept me from doing that, from taking that step. It was the biggest reason. There's other reasons, but that was one of the biggest reasons. So it just dawned on me, I guess I'm not practicing what I preach when it comes to this, and I want to be able to show more of myself. It's not just about what you look like on the outside. So this new series of videos that I will be sharing, I just want people to be able to get to know me more. It won't just be about makeup, it'll be about other issues or other topics. I just want people, I want to share more of myself and people hopefully to connect with me. In terms of makeup specifically, let's make it clear and be straight up. I am not a makeup artist. I have so much respect for all of the makeup artists that are out there, you know, especially people that have gone to school and they have all this background and practice, and I would never call myself a makeup artist. I may be a self-taught makeup artist. I don't even know. I don't even think I would call myself a makeup artist. I call myself just a makeup lover and beauty lover, and I want to be able to share my tips. And recently I had one girl who said, oh my gosh, I love your makeup, and was asking me, she's one of the people who's asked me if I do makeup beauty videos, and she said, you probably have really expensive brushes, huh? She was looking at my eyeshadow. I said, no. And she's like, really? And so I think one thing I want to clear up, I don't think you have to have the most expensive brushes or products to do good makeup. There's certain things that are pretty affordable and end up being really good, and they're great products. So there's some products that I like invest in a little more, and I'm just excited to be able to share what I have learned over the years, my tips, hoping that it'll help somebody else, that it can be of good use, and you know, also kind of tips about products that I find that are affordable and that help out, because makeup is so expensive and sometimes you can do pretty good with like cheaper ones. So I'm just excited to share more of that, and hopefully it's something that will help a lot of people. Stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I just hope this new series of videos will motivate people and uplift in a deeper way than my other videos have. So thank you so much for any of you guys who have been following my journey through here or any kind of social media platform. Thank you for the support that you guys give me, and I'm just excited to share more.